3, 2, 1. Oh my God, you were with it. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Jesus loves you. What's up, everybody? Doing back with it again. That's my catchphrase. Jesus has loved you. Don't just forget about her. We're gonna be reacting to the scariest videos in YouTube. Oh my! Shut the door. Oh my God. Gosh dang it! And so take your own pizza slices. To the video.
Supposed to be a fresh start.
After
a messy breakup at the end of my
if you comment,
Megan's ad for a room felt
if
like
you
a
comment, you get your name in my notebook for a shout out in the next video.
Hardwood floors and a small balcony overlooking the city. Megan was quiet and a little weird looking. She had big dark circles and red eyes. On the first night, as I unpacked boxes in my new room, I heard faint scraping noises coming from the walls. It was a rhythmic sound, like nails dragging across plaster. I pressed my ear against the cold surface.
Is someone there?
Silence. At breakfast the next morning, I mentioned it casually.
Hey, do you ever hear weird noises at night? Like scratching?
Megan looked up from her tea, her expression unreadable.
It's an old building. It makes sounds.
She sipped slowly, her gaze lingering on me just a moment too long. Days passed and the unsettled noises continued. One evening, I noticed tiny holes in the walls of my bedroom, almost imperceptible. They were strategically placed, one facing my bed, another at the bathroom. Peering through one, I saw only darkness. I grabbed some tape and paper, covering them up. But the next morning, the coverings were gone. The holes seemed wider. A sense of violation washed over me. I confronted Megan.
Did you remove the paper I put on my wall?
She glanced at me, eyes reflecting the dim kitchen light.
Why would I go into your room? Maybe you imagined putting them up?
That night, sleep eluded me. Every creak of the apartment amplified my paranoia. Around 2 a.m., I heard the scraping again, louder this time, almost agitated.
Hold on, I have a theory, y'all. When you're scared, you only hear the noises around you. It's like, when I'm trying to go to bed, I normally watch a TV. I watch my TV to go to bed, so I do turn it off when it's a school night, but I watch my TV to go to bed. As soon as I turn on something scary, I hear every noise that I've had in my house for a long time, but I just never noticed the noises. And then when you're scared, you start noticing those noises. You're paranoid. So, don't let it trick you. I'm not able to move in my bed when I turn something scary on. But last video, these were tweaks and these would not work. My lights back here would not want to work. Alright, back to the video.
It seemed to move along the wall, stopping right behind my headboard. I whispered into the darkness.
Who are you? What do you want?
A faint giggle echoed in my voice. The following day, I found my closet door ajar. Clothes I hadn't worn were missing.
She hears,
hours later,
I'm Peter.
On my bed. A scent clung to them, a mix of damp earth and something sweet, almost rotten. I decided to stay out late, avoiding the apartment. At a coffee shop, I opened my laptop to distract myself, but the webcam light flickered on in the middle. I frowned, clicking to
my fingers are barely touching.
Moments later, an anonymous message popped up on my screen.
Why don't you want me to see you?
My heart raced.
Who is this?
No response. I slammed the laptop shut.
Why'd you slam it? Now it's broken.
I locked the door and pushed it.
Guys, imagine I did this to you guys.
I collapsed onto the bed,
slammed you guys down in anger because I rage quit, steal a radar because somebody stole.
Presence. My eyes fluttered open to see Megan standing at the foot of my bed, her silhouette illuminated by the faint glow of the streetlights outside.
Megan? What are you doing?
She tilted her head.
You were screaming.
You're
I wanted to
screaming.
make sure you're okay.
I hadn't screamed.
Please, get out.
She lingered for a moment before slipping out of the room. The next morning, I decided I couldn't stay there any longer. I began packing, determined to leave by nightfall. As I gathered my things, a small flash drive fell out of one of my boxes. I didn't recognize it. Curiosity overrode caution. Plugging it into the laptop, I opened the only folder on it labeled "For Claire." Dozens of video files appeared, each marked with a date. Clicking on the most recent one, my screen filled with a grainy night vision recording of my bedroom. I watched in horror as footage played of me sleeping, tossing and turning. The timestamp was from the night before. My breath caught as the camera panned, revealing Megan standing in the corner watching me. Her eyes gleamed unnaturally in the infrared light. I clicked on another file. It showed me in the bathroom, undressing for a shower. Tears blurred my vision as I realized the extent of the invasion. A final file sat at the bottom of the list, titled "Tonight." With a shaking hand, I opened it. It was a live feed of my room. From the angle, it was clear the camera was inside the wall. Suddenly, the video shook and a message flashed across the screen.
I'm coming.
A loud thud resonated from the hallway. Panic surged through me. I grabbed my phone to call the police, but there was no signal.
Why does she have
The
screen
lights
recording
flickered
on?
and
She
then
was
went out,
she
plunging the
record
apartment into
videos?
darkness. Footsteps approached.
Is she
The
like a
door knob
Facebook?
rattled. Her voice was distorted. I backed away, clutching the knife. The door creaked open. It shouldn't have. I'd locked it. She stood there, but something was wrong. Her limbs were too long, joints bending at unnatural angles. Her face was dark, eyes sunken deep.
I think this is a time. This is a time for the Jesus as well. 3, 2, 1. Jesus loves you.
But not that person.
No. On in the holy power of Jesus. 3, 2, 1. Get out of here!
I screamed, darting past her and into the hallway. From behind, I heard the scraping, the same I'd heard in the walls, now amplified, chasing me. Bursting into the living room, I found the front door, but it wouldn't budge. Megan's laughter echoed. Desperate, I smashed a window with a nearby chair and crawled out, cutting myself on the shards.
Nobody cares!
Not stopping until I reached a brightly lit gas station. The attendant stared as I stumbled in, disheveled and bleeding. Miss, are you okay?
She survived that. You know who helped her do that? You know who helped her survive?
I told them everything about Megan.
Jesus.
This man. This man right here helped her
The
survive.
building's been abandoned for years. My blood turned to ice.
No. I moved in last week. Megan is my roommate.
They exchanged glances. We'll take a look. But the last tenant in that apartment was a woman named Margaret, who died
Look at that
decades
face,
ago.
the cop's face. Looks
They
like
escorted me
Megan's face.
back. The building stood ahead, windows boarded up, graffiti covering the walls. Inside, dust coated every surface. My belongings were nowhere to be seen. In the apartment where
Megan
I lived,
took them.
only decay remained. But in the center of the living room sat a single item, a vintage camcorder on a tripod, pointing towards the door.
Hey, it's mine now.
Attached was a note
I'm taking
from
it and never
handwriting.
going back there.
Thank you for the performance.
I stared in disbelief. The officers guided me outside as I trembled uncontrollably.
What the?
Okay, thank you.
It's strange how close someone can come to your heart without you ever realizing they're slowly squeezing it, draining life away with every beat. Claudia and I were sisters in every sense of the word.
Alright, we're gonna end the video there.
Ever since I met her,
We're not allowed to go a full 21 minutes in a video. We're just gonna end it there.
Hey, watch some silly videos, Cole. You know what this would be?
On 3. 1, 2, 3. Jesus loves you!